This is to show you how to create your own blocking board. Now if you make a lot of doilies, there is a thing called a doily stretcher. However, they are usually vintage and can be rather pricey. Another inexpensive way is to use styrofoam. You can either use a styrofoam board or I have a styrofoam square. You just put your item down, pin it around, steam it, or block it with water. However, I had a rather large project to do, and it was going to involve a lot of large granny squares. So I thought, I just better make something that will be easy to use. And this turned out to be very useful. It's a flat piece of wood. I cleaned it off and made sure it was nice and smooth. Then my squares were going to be 12 by 12. So I took my measuring yardstick here, and as you can see, I used a permanent marker, because you don't want it coming off on what you're doing, and I marked every ½ inch. However, when I began to pound the nails in, I realized I only needed mine every inch. Now at first, I thought it would be better to use a nail without a head. But maybe it was my pounding. The tops of them turned out very sharp and strange, so I switched over then to a nail that is 1 1/4 inches or 3.18 cm, and it does have not a huge head, but a good sized head, and this worked out really well for me. I pounded in on each corner and every inch in between a nail till it was about halfway down. I then make sure, because these are nails, that they're nice and clean, that you wipe it off really well, and as we'll see later on when we're doing the water, again being metal, they can rust. So I made sure that it was nice and clean every time I put down a new piece. My pieces were in dark colors, so it wasn't really as important as if you were using something with white or ecru. I took an old dishcloth, put it down inside, and then I just took my piece, laid it out. I did all the corners first. I blocked it out by just hooking in each corner all the way across, and then I went along hooking in each piece, stretching it out as I went. When I finished, you could either steam it with the water, or I just used clear water, and I sprayed it all over until it was nice and damp. And then when it was dry, it was very easy then to come along and just remove my squares, and they came out all the same size, and it was really easy to do. Again, beware of the rusting possibility, and make sure you wipe them off really well before you put on your next square. But it just proved to be a real help, especially when I had so many squares to do. It was a pleasure to do them as opposed to a real irritating project. If you would like to see any free patterns, go to simpleandsensational.com.